Welcome back. It's now time for the Business Day. As businesses across the world accelerate their digital operations, cybercriminals are moving just as quickly. A new global threat report from cybersecurity company Fortinet reveals that Jamaica recorded more than 46 million cyberattack attempts in 2025. This is part of more than 325 million attacks across the English-speaking Caribbean. More in this report.
A new global threat landscape report from the company's research arm, FortiGuard Labs, revealed that AI-enabled cybercrime drove a 389% surge in global ransomware cases in 2025. There were more than 7,800 confirmed victims worldwide. The report also shows that the English-speaking Caribbean recorded more than 325 million cyber attack attempts in 2025. Jamaica accounted for 46.7 million of those attempts, along with 7 million active scans detected. Fortinet says cybercrime has evolved into a highly coordinated industry, with attackers using AI-powered tools to automate operations, identify vulnerabilities faster, and scale their attacks with greater precision. The company also says the window for organizations to respond to security threats is shrinking rapidly. Critical software vulnerabilities are now being targeted within 24 to 48 hours of public disclosure, in some cases within just hours. Fortinet also highlighted a growing shift toward what it calls cybercrime as a service, where some tools are making sophisticated attack methods more accessible to criminals with limited technical skills. Manufacturing, retail, and business services were identified as some of the most targeted industries globally, while some cloud systems are facing increased risk due to stolen or misused login credentials. The report further found that cybercriminals are increasingly prioritizing large data sets over simple password theft, with stolen user information now dominating dark web marketplace. In response, Fortinet says it continues to work with international partners to disrupt cybercrime networks through coordinated global operations and new initiatives aimed at improving cyber resilience. The company is urging organizations to adopt more proactive AI-driven security strategies as the threat landscape continues to evolve. Halshane Burke, TVJ News.
As investors place greater emphasis on accountability and transparency, Sagicor Group Jamaica has earned the Jamaica Stock Exchange's top-tier AA corporate governance rating. The company scored 95.5 in the JSE's 2024-25 Corporate Governance Index assessment. This is well above the market average of CC across 99 listed companies. The rating places Sagicor among the exchange's strongest governance performers and reflects the company's focus on broad oversight, transparency, and accountability. President and CEO Christopher Zaka says governance is not just a compliance requirement for the company, but a key driver of trust, performance, and long-term value. Sagicor also achieved perfect scores in several key areas, including stakeholders' rights, role of stakeholders, financial statement compliance, and website governance standards. The group's governance score has improved consistently over the past 5 years, rising nearly 13 points as investors continue to prioritize strong corporate oversight and risk management. To the stocks market now, the JSE index declined by 972 points today, while the junior market index declined by 12 points. The winners included AMG Packaging and Paper Company, Cygnus Credit Investments US dollar shares, Edufocal Limited, Caribbean Assurance Brokers, and Caribbean Flavors and Fragrances. The losers were led by Consolidated Bakeries Jamaica, Margaritaville Turks US dollar, JMMB Group Limited 7.15% cumulative redeemable preference shares, Innovative Energy Group, and Everything Fresh. 19 stocks traded firm. Foreign exchange trading ended with banks and cambios selling the US dollar for an average $158.93. The Canadian dollar is being sold for $117.61. The pound is going for $214.33, while the euro is selling for an average $189.23. And that's it for the business day. News from overseas when we return.